The truth. But I want to keep Windows 7. Windows 10. Please don't leave me. If you own a 4090, don't wait for smoke, check your connectors now. Thanks for the warning. I just checked and I don't have a 4090 upside down face. My local micro center in NYC has 4080s sitting all day and nobody wants them. Genie. You have 3 wishes. Me. First sports GPU on the market. Ferrari. Expensive. Catches fire. People still buy it. Nvidia. Noted. Upgrading to Win 11 was my mistake. Upgrade to Windows 11 is ready, and it's free. I upgrade to Windows 11. My vertical start bar disappears. TikTok and Disney Plus appear. Useful file options like print are hidden. Clipchamp appears. Resize pictures. Power rename. OneDrive. Show more options. Microsoft didn't fix the duplicated settings. Microsoft still interrupts me every 3 days. I had paid $300 for my Windows 10 license. This meme made with Word. Best upgrade ever. Just upgraded from Windows 11 to Windows 10. Windows 10. You know these are coming soon. Most sane TikTok cybersecurity expert. Laughs in leather jacket. When will motherboard manufacturers release us from the misery of these cables? It may not look like much, but it's got it where it counts. Good as new. Local disk, E. 248 GB free of 588 GB. PSA. If you buy the RTX 4080 you're saying this is okay, which it's not. GTX 1080. Release MSRP $599. RTX 2080. Release MSRP $699. RTX 3080. Release MSRP $699. RTX 4080. Release MSRP $1,199. Is this true? John. IDK who needs to hear this, but if you're gaming on a PC please go into your BIOS and make sure that XMP is enabled for your memory. You're giving up a metric shit ton of performance and nobody tells you. It's very easy to do. Just recently learned how few people know this. T_T. XMP, DOCP, AMP. Name seems to be depending on motherboard vendor after all, but it always contains P for profile. It's the thing that makes your 3600 MHz RAM run at 3600 MHz and not 2133 2400ths of a megahertz. So yeah, if you don't have it enabled you're losing on a lot of performance for your RAM. Edit for those trying. XMP isn't always perfectly stable and sometimes the CPU does not even support some presets. If you start getting more frequent blue screens, disable it. If your computer doesn't post anymore after enabling it, don't panic. Just clear CMOS and your BIOS will be back to its default config. I can't believe this has to be said. WinRAR. Am I a joke to you? WinRAR watching you pay. 85 for Twitter blue tick. AQ. 7900 XTX will be available for $999 and 7900 XT will be available for $899, available December 13. Damn, I was way off. I thought it would be $1,400 for the XTX. Under $1,000 and in time for Christmas. AMD, well played. Another 4090 burnt connector. ... This is now happening daily. Just my experience being a casual fan of PC gaming who's too busy to keep up to date with everything all the time. You're into PC gaming, but it's mostly just people hyping up components 90% of AO. The population can't afford almost all the major tech on. YouTubers are American and you're not. When you ask for build advice 5, it's just a parrot of a popular opinion you've heard a million times before. You ask a genuine question that devolves into 4 tribalism when all you want is a simple answer. Vote with your wallet. Who wants to boycott Nvidia? Who is willing to buy a non-Nvidia card? It's always in quat. AMD versus Intel CPU and quat. Or in quat. AMD versus Nvidia GPU, and quat. But I think that this is the more important battle. Office gang versus gamer goons. Average PCMR. Finally have my monitor mounted. Roommate destroyed my setup before I got home. They better be the ones paying for it. I hope he does too, but I don't think he will unless forced. Force him then. If needed, call the police. You can't just destroy others' property and walk away with it. Already looking into getting a police report filed. Link. On mobile lot easier if I just link the PC part picker page. A 1080! Exclamation mark. We need to take your roommate to a Guatemalan prison and let him rot for eternity for his crimes. Absolutely disgusted. I had a 1080 Ti but he died of old age. I was using this card until the 4090's price came back down from orbit. Not sure what I am doing now. Edit. 4. If anyone lives near a microcenter and can score a 4090, preferably Founders Edition, for MSRP, I'll buy it off ya and throw in a $50 finder's fee. Just message me before you purchase. Don't want anyone to get stuck with a nearly $2,000 card. Not sure what happened. When I got home my computer was smashed and in pieces at the bottom of the stairs. Keyboard's keys were scattered around the upstairs along with the lamp. I moved everything downstairs to make cleanup easier. It looks like the CPU, RAM, SSDs and the Blu-ray drive are okay, but I haven't tested anything yet. Edit. Forgot to mention my monitors are okay. Looks like the tower itself took the beating. Edit 2. Looks like this got some traction. Just to clear a couple things up. No, we didn't have a beef or any sort of disagreement. I let him use my PC while I work, with the understanding he wouldn't break anything. I assume he destroyed it all in a fit of rage. I haven't been able to get a hold of him, so I am not going to assume differently. I've got a police report filed. I'll be working on taking it to court in the following days. I am gonna head to bed, it's been a long day. Edit 3. Holy shit, this got a few more views than I was expecting. I am seeing a lot of skeptics. I don't blame you, just want to clear things up. I pulled apart the rig to more clearly show what was damaged. I was in a bit of shock when came home to see my PC all over the floor. This is also why the screwdriver is in frame. I am not here grifting for donations or parts, just needed to vent. Apologies for any confusion.